Hey everyone, Scott Beebe, My Business on Purpose. Happy Thursday to you. I am in a conference room that we get to use, a pretty industrial, cool looking conference room with a cool little kind of butcher block table. And anyway, it is Thursday morning. It is a great day, as my friend Jarek Taylor says, to get better. And so I want to encourage you, if you are a small business owner, there's been some discussion that Ashley and I have been having lately about blind spots. So, because we're getting to the end of 2016, right? And so we're all kind of feeling this culmination of something that's coming to the end, to an end, and something that's about to ramp up, right? Some of you are about to go out and get gym memberships, because that's what we do. Or you're going to sign up for weight loss something or whatever. So we feel kind of the culmination or the ending of something. We feel a fresh start of something else. And going into that, from a small business standpoint, you can start to think, oh my goodness, do I have these blind spots? So the other day I saw we went to an event, and there was a horse there, and it had these blinders on. And I think it's because horses get spooked real easy or whatever. And so as small business owners, we can tend to have blinders on because we move and maneuver into the mindset of a technician rather than being a true entrepreneur and working on the business. We a lot of times spend so much time working in the business. And we've got to do a better job of that, and that's why we try to develop both vision so that we can see where we're going, and also the systems and processes to make sure that we methodically get there and don't miss some of those steps. Because when we miss process steps, man, it can really cost us. And so we've got to work through those processes. And at the same time, we have to, as one of our college coaches used to tell us, keep your head on a swivel, constantly moving around. And some of you may know I was a deep snapper in college. And so when you snapped the ball and you started to run downfield, it was kind of a wide open field, and there were guys running everywhere. And if you didn't keep your head on a swivel, you were going to get your head knocked off by guys usually much, much bigger than you were. In fact, we were in Mississippi State one time, Starkville, Mississippi. And I just snapped the ball. I was running down the field, and there was a linebacker, one of these big, thick linebackers, probably 260 pounds. And I thought, I can go around him, and this all happened in a split second. I can go around him, or I could just try to kind of chuck block him and then go off of him. Well, I, for some reason, went for the chuck block idea and ended up getting put on my back. And now, that guy wasn't in a blind spot, but there was another time in the game where I was so focused on that guy possibly being there that I missed another guy who'd come out in my blind spot and just took my head off and put me on my side. So I got put on my back and put on my side, both in the same game, partially because I had these blind spots. So I feel like I've kind of had blind spots in my own business, and I wanted to tell you what I just did about it. I've been kind of feeling this way for a few days, a couple of weeks, and I've got a group of guys that I meet with on a regular basis, and these are guys that I trust everything with. And I just told them today, I said, guys, here's where I think I'm feeling like I've got a blind spot I just can't see, and I need you to kind of speak into that outside perspective, right? Because they can see things that I can't see because I'm in my own life, in my own world, in my own business here. And so they were able to, just in a moment, say, hey, here's what we see right away. They're going to be thinking about it. They're going to be praying through it over the next few days. But also, they could kind of see immediately some of the things that I can't see. So we all have blind spots. I guess the thing I want to challenge you on as a business owner is whatever your blind spots are, try to find trusted people that you can speak with on a regular basis to say, hey, what are my blind spots? What do I need to be aware of, either right now or in the coming months, weeks, years, whatever, so that I can start making the proper adjustments to do something meaningful about. Now, how do you know what to adjust on? That's where you've got to go back to the vision of your business. And as what I tell all small business owners, the foundation of where you have to start as a small business owner, even if your business is already going, is drafting out that vision story. It's such a priority, and I've seen it happen probably a good 7 or 8 times in the last 2 weeks, where a business owner has told me about a situation, and the decision they made on the situation, they went straight back to their vision to make that decision. And some of you are thinking, my goodness, I mean, I don't even have a vision. Well, I'm going to put this as kindly and as bluntly as I can. You need to articulate one, because the only way that you're going to be able to do anything about your blind spots is to go back to the vision story that you've already articulated so that you can adjust based on the vision story. Because somebody may come back to you and say, hey, here's something I think you're missing. And then you go back to your vision and go, actually, that's not even a part of my vision. So yes, I am missing that, but you know what? I'm going to intentionally stay away from that thing. that I'm missing. So there you go. We've all got blind spots as small business owners. I want to make this challenge to you. This is kind of one big takeaway. I want to make this challenge to you. Find one or two guys if you're a guy, or one or two ladies if you're a lady, and develop a relationship with those folks long term to let them know, hey, I want to be able to tell you some of the deepest, darkest things for me, and I want you to be able to tell me some of the deepest, darkest things for you. And I think you'll be amazed at the blind spots that you pick up on and the things and decisions you'll be able to make around those. Why? Because here's the reality, guys. You guys have a specific narrow brilliance, a specific skill set that God's given you, and the rest of us need that. I just found a mechanic who's a mobile mechanic. Great guy here locally, and it's a skill I didn't know he had. I've known this guy for a few months in a church setting. We'll come to find out he's got this great mechanic skill. We had a car that kind of is going south because we've got what we call a vintage fleet. All of our cars are old with high miles. And so we need this guy, but we couldn't take it to our normal mechanic because we couldn't work out the logistics. Well, this guy actually has a mobile mechanics business, and it's Aaron Guerrero, by the way, if any of you are local here. Great guy. I've got his number if you need it. And so Aaron was able to come out and take care of that. Well, I had no idea that he had done that, but through discussion and other things, I was able to find out. Well, Aaron has this unique skill set, this narrow brilliance, and because now I know about it, we're able to leverage his skill set to be able to serve other people. That's why we do this business, is so that we can serve other people. That's why you do, I hope, that's why you do yours as well. So go out today, find people around you, a couple of people who you can trust, divulge kind of your deepest, darkest things so that you can get real candid feedback, particularly in the blind spots of your small business. All right? Okay, guys, hope that helps. Hope you guys have a great Thursday, and we'll talk to you soon.